I refuse! Ugh. I won't have it. I won't have it. You see, I was going to end the live streams just like that, not having done everything that I needed to, and I refuse to leave. This is the self-therapeutic, multimedia, psychiatric project for me to solve the problems, challenges, obstacles in my life, as well as a self-improvement process for me to reach the heights, goals, and ambitions that I've set for myself, and I refuse to leave without having completed all 45 items today. I refuse. And I don't give a damn. It's my insecurities, my own problems, my own mental instability that's causing this. I don't give a damn about my perfectionism and my OCD. Listen, I'm going to get rid of every single fucking thing right here, right now, because I've been letting down my colleagues, my staff, my people in my workplace who have treated me nothing short of being family, and I've been letting them down. So let me tell, I'm speaking to myself here, all right? And this is part of the good, the bad, and the ugly that I cover on the Ahn Rho Project. The introduction is a previous live stream. If you don't get it, you can just take a look there. Basically, I have to get through all this. I'm going to get through all of it. I'm going to get through all of it. So we left out right here. If you want the music, by the way, it was Clubbed to Death Matrix soundtrack. And that's what has been running through my mind today when I woke up. And that sets the pacing and the tone for today. So right here, if you want to just go search it up on YouTube and listen on the backdrop. So what we have to get through. So we have 45 items here trying to get through. And I have right here, I spent half an hour trying to run through all of this. And the past 48 hours, you know, I've been trying to reconcile within myself a way to get through all of this. These trivial things that clutter my mind so that I can't get to the higher priority things in my life. So I'm just going to get rid of it right here, right now. So where we left off, and we're going to finish it in this third and last live stream today, is right here at the very bottom. On the bottom left hand side, we'll get rid of this screenshot right here for a second. And it was 34. 34. Get the fuck out. Right here, bottom right hand side, calculator right there. So what was I talking about? Alright, we have this calculator here that I said I purchased alongside with the groceries yesterday. And that's because I needed something that had trig, logarithms, permutations, and all that kind of stuff. And this goes back when I in the university days. Basically, I needed this so that I could get rid of one of my issues. It was having a calculator that didn't belong to me. And it had a lot to do with domestic household issues. I'm not going to get into that. Long story short, I now have my own calculator. And I take this sticker here from back in the Math Society, the Faculty of Math, back in the university days, and I maintain my composure now, which is good. And stick it here because that's item right there, 34, right here, 34, and I believe also 35. So I'm gonna pull up the next screenshot as well because it bleeds into that. So university over there, math faculty tie, and that sticker. So 34 and 35 are tied together, and now I have the calculator done and over with. And so what I'm gonna do. And I talked about in the previous live stream already, so 32, 33, again, rearranging the office, having all the household appliances move from this region over here on A next to the chair, all the appliance plugs moving over to this side, region G, and then moving the power cord, which is over here in D4, the power cord right there, over there, so that I can plug in both phones as well as an earphone for me to listen to the podcasts, as well as for me to play at the same time high utility music to get my mind in the right pacing and set. So for example, things like a little bit that keep your mind moving, constantly moving to get things done, because I've been held back so many for the past 3 decades by things outside of my control, and I'm sick of it because now it's in my control and I'm holding myself back, and I am my own worst enemy, and that's something that I need to get over with immediately. And there's so much time that I need to climb back out of the hole that I'm in. So anyways, the power cord goes down there. Okay, so everything that's in this task list right here, and I'm a little bit unstable right now, but we have 0 to 34. That's my responsibility. Okay, I got one here. All these task list items, all those items, I'm removing them right now. They're all gone. All right, moving on. So 35. We just finished that. 36. So this item right here, D1 right here. So we have this damn bag right here with this work bag. I said it's cleaned up already. 30. This is the area that this crate here is belonging to my brother. I'm going to take off this bag that I already cleaned up that I talked about in the previous live stream. So get rid of this. And underneath, I covered it in yesterday's live stream in some vague detail, which was out of order. But basically, there's mail, calendars for a draw that I gave from my guardians to my brother, and then mail as well as his pay stubs. Obviously, I don't go any closer. That's confidential stuff. I'm not covering it. I need to put this all together, and yesterday I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I was going to put inside this plastic bag, which is, I think it's up there 38, so 36 through 38 are kind of connected. So we have this t-shirt here, as well as a toothbrush right here. So these are kind of sanitary items. And then we have the papers, like Chinese New Year, as well as the calendar, as well as this mail and pay stubs. So I thought I was going to put inside this bag and just say that's all for him. But this bag is actually from me. It's a class 4 item from one of my colleagues at the workplace who gave me some food. I believe it was bastami rice, and it's a nice gift. And I always show appreciation and gratitude on my streams for the people who color my life, because I used to have nothing and nobody. And the few people that I did have only destroyed whatever confidence I had in myself, and that held me back for so long. But so I appreciate everyone, every single friend, every single person who I include as part of my family to this day. And this bag here basically was that gift. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna say that basically it's contaminated, it's dirty. There's no way for me to put my brother's stuff inside there. So all I'm going to do is going to pile all this paperwork together, stick it inside this box, I'm going to wash his shirt, do his laundry for him, and then put the paper inside the clean t-shirt, as well as the toothbrush that's not used, as well as this Chinese New Year stuff. And I'll stick it inside his bag, neatly fold it up, and place it right here, so that I can actually start to use this area properly, and it's going to be clean. I am going to have to sweep around the floor here. I believe that's one of the items up here on top of the fence side. So straight through 60, 36, 37, 38, all checked off, done, over with. So urgently, time 30 time waste. That's a reminder for me. What do I had to, again, so collect myself. What did I miss? Up here on the previous live stream, I did miss quite a few things relating to groceries and relating to the electronics, the calculator here, and the USB even, as well as the paper napkins here. And I missed even some photographs. I have to talk about cooking there. So I start off this stream extremely angry. So I have about 7 minutes left. I have to be aware of the time. I was a delay take a message. So we have these grocery items I talked about in the previous live stream. Again, I showed the photographs right here. I'm going to run through some of them once again because I didn't do it completely. Just the calculator here. But the rest of the items I already ran through the photographs in the previous live stream. But you see all this stuff I finally moved up here from Dollarama, as well as from Food Basics. I got a bunch of unhealthy snack food items. One of the main problems I'm trying to face with myself, aside from obviously this explosive erratic behavior, as well as perfectionism, as well as poor time management. Also, personal insecurities dating way back for over 20, 30 years of garbage. Long story short, one of them has resulted in stress and binge eating, and all this is my responsibility, no one else. This is my obligation to fix in myself, to change. Again, life comprehensive management project for me to solve all my personal issues. The most powerful selective pressure I can apply on myself is public scrutiny. So that's that. Anyways, all this stuff. There's some food here that I forgot to mention in the previous live stream. I have to go down here. And so I forgot to mention. So this banana, as well as this bag, this stuff, I'm supposed to take it and say on live stream, I'm bringing it over to my workplace. So I have to stuff it down here somewhere. In fact, what I'm going to do is I should have mentioned is that I'm going to stick this banana in here, inside this box, and stick this inside this box as well. And then we'll just take the whole damn box and drop it inside my workplace. So that's logistical work. And whatever plastic packaging I mentioned, again, the plastic packaging, when I finish out the box of crackers, I'm going to reuse the plastic packaging as well as the box for my future dinner when I bring to work tomorrow. So I just basically make a sandwich, put some chia seeds, some bologna, some dehydrated onions, put it inside, package it up, and then I'll have it ready for work. So that's that. So I covered that kind of logistical work, some cooking, but most importantly, that what I was going to do, I was going to take this out and put it down there, and whatever, of course, is waste. I also forgot to mention trash in the title. Obviously, I have to flatten all the boxes here and then bring it to recycling bin. All the plastic goes in the litter. Moving on to the side, right here. Talking about trash, we have the calculator, and I had the screenshots that I did not show. Again, photography that I'm supposed to show on cameras and get rid of it. So I was at Dollarama, of course, the dollar store, taking photographs, getting all these things down. And you can see, comparing all in the scientific and non-scientific calculators, that's what reminded me. Again, they're only $4 each. I realize now that very quickly how much things have changed over the past decade. The calculators, scientific calculators, used to be about $15. Anyways, that's that. And I was comparing and saying, okay, that's that. I actually need a calculator because I was thinking of using my phone as a makeshift way of dealing with needing a calculator. But The fact is I need something that can do trig as well as permutations and stuff like that. So all that stuff is here, and now that that's here, what I missed, okay, what I missed is that, first of all, not only did I cut it out with the scissors, I mentioned that, what I missed was saying that after scanning these, I have to toss this away, so I moved this away. At the same time, I mentioned also that I'm doing storage, right, storage devices. I was using these two USBs here as a temporary way for me to, so my laptop's filled up to almost 1 terabyte of space, and I need to, find a way to move the space. I already talked about this, photographs. Long story short, I'm using these two, about roughly a total of 40 gigabytes of space left before I buy a hard drive, and I have to wait at least a week before I get a hard drive because I want to see how the prices change on the market, on Amazon, on Best Buy. So it'll be January 10th before I buy a hard drive. So for next week, I have to actually use these USBs to hold up the photographs and stuff. So we have this garbage here. So I took all this stuff here, and I forgot to mention that this is all trash too. So I forgot to mention I take out the packaging, and I scanned this already, so I have an electronic copy. And then this Lexar USB 32 gigabyte is the old one. This one goes back from maybe about 5 years ago. So all this should be garbage, absolute garbage. So I'm gonna toss it down here, and maybe up here actually, and bring it out to work when I'm going to work. So that's garbage. So the USBs are free, the calculator is free. I need to put the sticker back here and tape it up. So that's something I didn't mention. And on the right hand side right here we have A5. All this paper, all these disposable spoons and waste. I talked about how this is all trash in class 1, class 2, but I didn't say what I'm supposed to do with it. I'm supposed to say this is all fucking garbage. It's such a simple thing that I forgot to mention on stream too. So all of this is garbage. I would clean this all up, take it all, throw it inside maybe a bag. Once again, I'll probably like eat up one of these boxes here, put it inside a bag and throw it away. This is also something that I forgot to mention. A bottle of Ensure, so meal replacement shake. So all this kind of stuff, use it for the oatmeal that I eat in the morning, add some chia seeds, add some stuff, and then fill up with the complete carbohydrates, protein, as well as vitamins and minerals and everything inside. Adding on to the Usana stuff, plus Ensure makes for a healthy breakfast enough for me to go about the day. So I'm just going to put it right here and say that this stuff, what did I cover this morning? So this is obviously recyclable. I need to move it over here and take it out to the garbage as well as the paper. But I also forgot to do one last important thing is, aside from take home message, we have these items here that I have. So I was talking about oatmeal, right? So this is my breakfast this morning. I forgot I'm supposed to cover that. I'm supposed to cover that as well. And I didn't have enough time. And so again, just horrible mess right there. But right there we have 1, 2. So the bowl with it's empty right now. And then on top of that, we have some class 2 items that I also forgot to mention. We have these traditional almond cookies on top left-hand side, as well as right here we have the pineapple cake that I'm not supposed to touch. These are class 2 items, but because I am so erratic right now, I'm constantly late for everything. I end up eating things that I'm not supposed to. They're from other people. This is from my guardians. I'm not supposed to eat that because it plays into my insecurities really badly, and only I am responsible for that. That's my fault. So I have to stop eating this shit and make sure I get my shit together and have everything up. But the only way I can do that, of course, is have the live streams done. And so finally, the photographs are done. I've talked about the oatmeal, and those are class 2 items. By the way, the cake and the pineapple cake, as well as the traditional almond cookies here, I am saying that basically I've already logged them on Excel, and that's done. Okay, so the photographs are done. I can get rid of these photographs as well. So the photographs are done. The paper, again, is supposed to belong to garbage. The packaging for the calculator, as well as the USB, garbage, recyclables. Again, the grocery items, I forgot to mention, supposed to go into workplace bag. I'm supposed to do that. And then this bin here, I forgot to cover, again, what I'm supposed to do. I can't use this bag after all. I had to go into garbage. That's what I'm going to do. I'll use this bag. I'll put all the paper towels inside this garbage bag, and disposable spoons inside in this plastic bag that's dirty, and then just take it out to work. One last thing I forgot to mention, top left hand side here, after all, I forgot to mention number 40 right there. I forgot to mention this band-aid on my arms. So again, I'm working in a warehouse right now doing shipping and receiving. Actually, I'm between 2 departments, so I'm the bottleneck. So anyways, band-aid, cut myself, all that kind of shit. Was bleeding, and now I'm fine now. Good. Take home message every single day that I do live stream. Take care of your health, your finances. Make sure you become a strong, disciplined, responsible individual so that you can take care of yourself. You only have something of value to contribute to the ones that you love when you are a strong and independent person. And honestly, I'm not saying that to be preachy. I'm doing that because this is what I'm trying to become. I'm practicing and constantly trying to improve every single fucking day so that I make it to that point, and that's why I'm saying that. And I hope you share that understanding with me. With that being said, I hope to see a better version of yourself as well as myself in tomorrow's live stream when we continue, and hopefully all this stuff will be cleaned up. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Ciao. Thank you for tuning in.